Second question. On comparing the ratios A1 by A2, B1 by B2 and C1 by C2, find out whether the lines representing the following pairs of linear equations intersect at a point or parallel or coincident. The first one is 5x minus 4y plus 8 equal to 0, 7x plus 6y minus 9 equal to 0. So let's go for the solution. Comparing with a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. So a1 by a2 equal to, so x coefficients 5 by 7. Next b1 by b2 y coefficients minus 4 by 6, it's equal to minus 2 by 3. Next c1 by c2 equal to 8 by minus 9 equal to minus 8 by 9. We can observe a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Therefore, given pair of linear equations intersect at a point. Therefore, given intersect at a point. So I have to write like this. Second one, 9x plus 3y plus 12 equal to 0, 18x plus 6y plus 24 equal to 0. So a1 by a2, x coefficients 9 by 18 equal to 1 by 2. Next b1 by b2, y coefficients 3 by 6 equal to 1 by 2. Next c1 by c2 equal to 12 by 24 equal to 1 by 2. We can notice that a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Therefore, given lines are coincident. Given lines are coincident because all the three ratios are equal. Third one, 6x minus 3y plus 10 equal to 0, 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0. So a1 by a2 x coefficients 6 by 2 equal to 3 by 1 or 3. Next b1 by b2 means y coefficients minus 3 by minus 1. Here minus y means we will have minus 1 equal to 3. Next c1 by c2 10 by 9. We can observe that a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 and not equal to c1 by c2. So given lines are parallel. Third question, on comparing the ratios a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, find out whether the lines representing the following pair of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. Here I had observed that in the first question you are given as 3x plus 2y equal to 5 and 2x minus 3y equal to 7. So it is in intercept form, but we need the standard form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So for that let us write like this. 3x plus 2y plus 5, I am moving left side because minus 5 equal to 0. Next this one, 2x minus 3y minus 7 equal to 0. So ax plus by plus c equal to 0. We are converting into standard form. So I am comparing a1 by a2 equal to ratio of x coefficients b1 3 by 2. Next b1 by b2 equal to 2 by minus 3 equal to minus 2 by 3, and c1 by c2 equal to, so minus 5 by minus 7 equal to 5 by 7. So we can observe that a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Therefore given lines are consistent. Given lines are consistent. We can simply write like this, like the previous question. So the lines are in form of 2x minus 3y equal to 8, 4x minus 6y equal to 9. Let's convert into standard form. 2x minus 3y minus 8 equal to 0, 4x minus 6y minus 9 equal to 0. Next, a1 by a2 means 2 by 4 equal to 1 by 2. Next, b1 by b2 minus 3 by minus 6 equal to 1 by 2. c1 by c2 minus 8 by minus 9 equal to 8 by 9. We can observe a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. Given lines are, we can conclude given lines are inconsistent. They are. Third question, 3x by 2 plus 5y by 3 equal to 7. 9x minus 10y equal to 14. So the first equation, 3x by 2 plus 5y by 3 minus 7 equal to 7 becomes 3x by 2 plus 5y by 3 minus 7 equal to 0. Like standard form, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Second equation, 9x minus 10y minus 14. 9x minus 10y minus 14 equal to 0 will be the standard form of 9x minus 10y equal to 14. So a1 by a2 equal to 3 by 2 into 9. On cancellation and simplification becomes 1 by 6. Next, b1 by b2 equal to 5y by 5 by 3 into minus 10, and it becomes minus 1 by 6 on cancellation and simplification. So we can observe next c1 by c2 equal to is so minus 7 by minus 14 becomes 1 by 2. We can observe a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. So given lines are consistent, that means they have a unique solution. Fourth one, 5x minus 3y equal to 11 minus 10x plus 6y equal to minus 22. So 5x minus 3y equal to 11 becomes 5x minus 3y minus 11 equal to 0 in standard form. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0, and minus 10x plus 6y equal to minus 22 becomes minus 10x plus 6y plus 22 equal to 0 in standard form. So now a1 by a2 equal to 5 by minus 10 equal to minus 1 by 2. B1 by B2 equal to minus 3 by 6 equal to minus 1 by 2. C1 by C2. C1 by C2 equal to, so here it becomes minus 11 by 22 equal to minus 1 by 2. We have A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. So all the three ratios are equal and given are consistent. Given are consistent and these lines coincide with each other. Fifth one, 4x by 3 plus 2y equal to 8 and 2x plus 3y equal to 12, and in the first one 4x by 3 plus 2y equal to 8 becomes 4x by 3 plus 2y minus 8 equal to 0 in standard form. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0, and second one 2x plus 3y equal to 12, it becomes 2x plus 3y minus 12 equal to 0 in standard form. So a1 by a2 equal to 4 by 4 whole by 3 into 2 equal to 2 ones are 2 twos are, so 2 by 3. Next b1 by b2 equal to, so comparing the coefficients 2 by 3, c1 by c equal to minus 8 by, and in second one we have minus 12, so minus 8 by minus 12, it becomes 2 by 3. So what we observe here, a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, and all three ratios are equal, given are consistent, so they coincide with each other. Now, fourth question, which of the following pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent? If consistent, obtain the solution graphically. First question is x plus y equal to 5, 2x plus 2y equal to 10. So for that, let us compare first coefficients. So x plus y equal to 5, 2x plus 2y equal to 10. For this, a1 equal to 1, x into 1 means x only, b1 equal to 1, 1 into y, 1y means y only. Next, c1, you can write directly minus 5 by changing the sign, because if you send the right side from right side to left side, it becomes minus 5. Next, a2 equal to 2, b2 equal to 2, c2 equal to minus 10. If constant is on the right side, just write these by changing the sign of the constant. a1 by a2 equal to 1 by 2, b1 by b2 equal to 1 by 2, c1 by c2 equal to, so this is minus 5 by minus 10 equal to 1 by 2. So here a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. All the ratios are equal. Given equations are consistent. Now we have to obtain the coordinates through which these two equations are passing on a graph, and have to find about the solutions. X plus y equal to 5. So y equal to 5 minus x. Here x, here 5 minus x equal to y, here x comma y. So if I take x equal to 1, 5 minus 1 equal to 4. So 1 comma 4. Next, x equal to 0, 5 minus 0 equal to 5, 0 comma 5. Here I am taking variable because we can know that it is irrespective of the order while taking the points on table, but if you join, you have to draw in an order. Next, minus 1. So 5 minus of minus 1 equal to 5 plus 1 equal to 6. Minus 1 comma 6. So if it is 1 passes through above points on graph. Next, let me take the second one. 2x plus 2y equal to 10 means 2y equal to 10 minus 2x, or we can take out common and write again the same points, no issue. Implies y equal to 10 minus 2x by 2. I'm just taking points to show you. You can take out 2 of x plus y equal to 10, x plus y equal to 5. Like that you can proceed. X y equal to 10 minus 2x by 2, x comma y. I am taking minus 1. 10 minus of 2 of minus 1 by 2 equal to 10 plus 2 by 2 equal to 12 by 2 equal to 6. So minus 1 comma 6. Now let me take x equal to 0. 10 minus 2 into 0 by 2 equal to 10 by 2 equal to 5. 0 comma 5. Next 1. 10 minus 2 into 1 by 2 equal to 10 minus 2 by 2 equal to 8 by 2 equal to 4. 1 comma 4. Therefore, if it is equation 2, 2 passes through above points on graph. For minus 1, I got for minus 1 I got 6. For 0, I got 5. For 1, I got 4. And by joining these points, I obtain equation 1 passing through the graph and it is the line for equation 1. Now from second also for minus 1 I obtained 6, for 0 I obtained 5, for 1 I obtained 4. So both represent the same line. Both represent the same line. So I conclude that 1 and 2 lines coincide with each other. Therefore, given equations have infinite number of solutions. Second one, x minus y equal to 8, 3x minus 3y equal to 16. X minus y equal to 8. A1 equal to 1, B1 equal to minus 1, C1 equal to minus 8. Next, 3x minus 3y equal to 16. A2 equal to 3, B2 equal to minus 3, C2 equal to minus 16. Now, A1 by A2 equal to 1 by 3. B1 by B2 equal to minus 1 by minus 3. Finally, 1 by 3. Minus minus get cancelled. Next, C1 by C2 equal to minus 8 by minus 16 equal to 1 by 2. So, we can observe A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. Given are inconsistent parallel on graph and have no solution. Third one, 2x plus y minus 6 equal to 0, 4x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. A1 equal to 2, B1 equal to 1, C1 equal to minus 6. Next, A2 equal to 4, B2 equal to minus 2, C2 equal to minus 4. A1 by A2 equal to 2 by 4 equal to 1 by 2. B1 by B2 equal to 1 by minus 2 equal to minus 1 by 2. We can observe A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. Therefore, we can conclude that given are consistent and have unique solution. That means only one solution. Second equation, 4x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. Now let us go for second equation, 4x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. So here 2y equal to 4x minus 4 implies y equal to 4x minus 4 by 2. X 4x minus 4 by 2 is equal to y x comma y 0 x equal to 0, 4 into 0 minus 4 by 2 equal to 0 minus 4 by 2 equal to minus 4 by 2 equal to minus 2. So 0 comma minus 2. Now 1 x equal to 1, 4 into 1 minus 4 by 2 equal to 4 minus 4 by 2 equal to 0 by 2 equal to 0. 1 comma 0. Now x equal to 2, 4 into 2 minus 4 by 2 equal to 8 minus 4 by 2 equal to 4 by 2 equal to 2. So 2 comma 2. Equation 2 passes through above points on graph. Equation 1, let us plot the points on graph first. For 0 we got 6, for 1 we got 4, for 2 we got 2. So if we join the points, it looks like this, and this is equation 1 or line 1. Next for second one, for 0 we got minus 2, for 1 we got 0, for 2 we got 2. What is the conclusion? Lines 1 and 2 intersect at 2 comma 2 on graph. Therefore the answers are x equal to 2, y equal to 2. Fourth one, 2x minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0, 4x minus 4y minus 5 equal to 0. Here a1 equal to 2, b1 equal to minus 2, c1 equal to minus 2. Next here a2 equal to 4, b2 equal to minus 4, c2 equal to minus 5. Now compare. a1 by a2 equal to 2 by 4 equal to 1 by 2, b1 by b2 equal to minus 2 by minus 4 equal to 1 by 2, c1 by c2 equal to minus 2 by minus 5 equal to 2 by 5. What do you observe here? 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 2. That means a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to 2 by 5, means not equal to c1 by c2. Therefore given are inconsistent. they are parallel on graph and have no solution. Now, fifth question. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meters more than its width is 36 meters. Find the dimension of the garden. So here we are provided with a rectangular garden. Rectangular garden. Let length equal to L meters and width equal to B meters. So we are provided with one condition. Length is 4 meter more than its width. So L equal to plus 4. It is B. B plus 4 is which is equal to L. L comma B. Next, let me take L B to be 10. So L is 10 plus 4 equal to 14. 14 comma 10. Next, let me take 20. Let me take B as 20. So here 20 plus 4 which is equal to 24. So 24 comma 20. Let me take B as 16. So L is 16 plus 4 equal to 20. So 20 comma 16. Let me go for another equation. So another is half of the perimeter of the rectangular garden is 36 meter. Half of the perimeter of rectangular garden. So you have to observe this one. So here half of the perimeter of rectangular garden is nothing but L plus B equal to 36. This is equation 2. So this is from this L equal to 36 minus B. So let me take this as B, and this is 36 minus B which is equal to L, and this is L comma B. B, if I take B as 10, 36 minus 10 equal to 26. So 26 comma 10. Next, if I take B as 16, 36 minus 16 equal to 20. So 20 comma 16. B as some 12. I will get 36 minus 12 equal to 24. So it is 24, 12. So here 1 passes through above points on graph. Here 2 passes through above points on graph. Now let us plot the points on graph. X-axis shows length in meters, y-axis shows width in meters, and scale is x-axis 1 centimeter equal to 2 meters, y-axis 1 centimeter equal to 2 meters. If you just write like this, you are sure of getting a minimum of 2 marks. So don't leave, even though you don't know the complete plotting or answer. For graphical solutions, don't leave the graph empty. Try to write something and you will get at least 2 to 3 marks by attempting the question. You remember it. So here, first equation 14 for 14. So 14, 10. Next for 20. For 20 it is 16. Next for 24 it is for 24 it is 20. So the equation for 24 it is 20. The equation passes through these points. Equation 1 passes through these points on graph. So this is 1. This is 24, 20. This is 20, 16. This is 14, 10. Next, let me go for the second equation. So here for 20, 16. For 20, 16. Next for 24. For 24 it is 12. For 24 it is 12. Next for 26 it is 10. And after joining these points, I will get the equation like this. So it is 2016. It is 24, 12. It is 26, 10. So you can easily observe that equations 1 and 2 are intersecting at 20, 16. Equations 1 and 2 intersect at 20, 16 on graph. Therefore, for rectangular cordon, length L equal to 20 meters, breadth B equal to 16 meters. So, sixth question. Given the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0, write another linear equation into variables such that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is first one intersecting lines, second one parallel lines, third one coincident lines. Geometrical representation means representation of graph. So here first one intersecting lines. First of all, let us see the given one. Given is 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0, a1 equal to 2, b1 equal to 3, c1 equal to minus 8. So for intersecting lines, a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. So it is enough to write an equation which matches with this condition simply. So I'm just writing. You can write your own choice even matching these conditions. 4x minus 6y minus 5 equal to 0. You can observe if you want to verify still a2 equal to 4, b2 equal to minus 6, c2 equal to minus 5, and comparison a1 by a2. a1 by a2 equal to this one 2 by 4 equal to 1 by 2. Next b1 by b2 equal to 3 by minus 6 equal to minus 1 by 2, which fulfills that a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2. Next parallel lines. So for parallel lines, let me write again, even though it is some process. 2x plus 3y minus 8. In exam, you need not write time and again. Yes, you can observe here. a2 equal to 2, b2 equal to 3, a1 equal to 2, b1 equal to 3, c1 equal to minus 8 for parallel lines. a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. So simply I am going to write 4x plus 6y plus 8 equal to 0. So a1 by a2 2 by 4 1 by 2, b1 by b2 3 by 6 1 by 2, c1 by c2 is minus 8 by plus 8 minus 1. So a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2 is satisfied. Next for coincident lines, given is 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0, a1 equal to 2, b1 equal to 3, c1 equal to minus 8. For coincident lines, for coincident lines, all the three ratios must be equal. a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. So if I want to write like this only, see how I change this. 4x plus I am multiplying everything with 2. 4x plus 6y minus 8 to 16 equal to 0 is the required one. Like this I have written examples, but satisfying these conditions, you can write equations of your own choice. 7th question. Draw the graphs of the equations x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines on the x-axis and shade the triangular region. So for this, first of all, let us find the coordinates of the equations through which they pass through on graph. So here first one is x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. So y equal to x plus 1. This is x. This is x plus 1 which is equal to y. And this is x comma y point. So here let me take first minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1, x minus 1 means x plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 equal to 0. So the point is minus 1 comma 0. And if x equal to 2, it is 2 plus 1 equal to 3 is y. So 2 comma 3. Next, if x equal to 3, it will be 3 plus 1, that is equal to 4. So x comma y passes through 3 comma 4. So if I take this as 1, 1 passes through above points on graph. Next, let me go for second equation. That is 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Let it be 2. Next, 2y equal to 12 minus 3x, and finally y equal to 12 minus 3x by 2. Let me plot, let me find points. So it is x, it is 12 minus 3x by 2, which is equal to y, and it is x comma y. First, let me take 0, x equal to 0, 12 minus 3 into 0 by 2 equal to, the zeros are 0, so 12 by 2 equal to 6, 0 comma 6. Next, let me take x equal to 2, so 12 minus 3 into 2 by 2 equal to 12 minus 6 by 2 equal to 6 by 2 equal to 3, so 2 comma 3. Next, if I take x equal to 4, then y is 12 minus 3 into 4 by 2 equal to 12 minus 12 by 2 equal to 0 by 2 equal to 0. So equation 2 passes through above points on graph. Equation 1. So minus 1 comma 0. Next, 2 comma 3. Next, 3 comma 4. So this equation 1 is passing through these points on graph. So it is minus 1 comma 0, it is 2 comma 3, it is 3 comma 4. Now let me plot points for equation 2 and join them. So 0, for 0 it is 6, 0 it is 6, and for 2 it is 3, for 4 it is 0. We join these 3 points, it is 0 comma 6, it is 2 comma 3, it is 4 comma 0. So both lines 1 and 2, 1 and 2 are intersecting at, let me give a name for this point B, B 2 comma 3, and The resultant triangle is shaded. So vertices are A. Let me name the coordinates of or vertices of triangle A. -1, 0. B. 2, 3 and C. Let me name this as C. 4, 0. So this is the required shape of the triangle ABC, and with vertices A -1, 0, B 2, 3, C 4, 0.